Jojo. Woohoo! Jojo time. Hey guys, welcome back. So about to dive into episode number 8 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Only one episode to go after this one. Then I'm diving into battle tendencies. I can't wait. This is so good. I'm completely surprised by how much I've fallen in love with this show. So the previous episode was the Sorrowful Summoner, or the Inheritor, where we lost Zeppeli. What an amazing episode that was. Like I said, I did know going in that Zeppeli was going to die at one point. I didn't know where or when. And yeah, it was quite the surprise seeing him killed in such a brutal fashion by Tarakas. But then handing over all his Hammond energies and his human energies into Jojo, and Jojo's now like a beast. They're heading back into town. They've met Tom Petty and Dire Straits, and they killed a couple of monsters along the way. So yeah, I'm super excited. I was spoiled by one thing. At the end of that episode, we had a character who I thought was Erina being held by Dio in his castle. Turns out that's Poco's sister. I know this because somebody told me in the comments. Guys, I really do appreciate you wanting to share your knowledge with me, but telling me things that are going to happen in an episode is not cool. I appreciate where you're coming from, but telling me spoilers before I watch an episode sucks, because I would have found out watching this myself. So shame on you, avoid the spoils. I turned all the comments off for Attack on Titan reactions because they just come thick and fast. JoJo fans have been pretty good in regards to spoilers. I was also spoiled by a couple other YouTubers on here who just put the title of that episode in their thumbnail, Rip Zeppeli. So I knew that was going to happen as well. I wasn't sure when. So please, if we could just avoid the spoilers, that'd be fantastic. So let's dive into episode number 8, Bloody Battle JoJo and Dio. Oh, can't wait. Timer-based reaction, of course, as per normal. So have your copy watched along with me. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Poco. Oh, he's getting slapped. This is Dad? Yeah. Oh, no. You dick. Where's Sis? I know where Sis is. Oh, no. See? See, I would have gone at this point. Oh, wait. And then I would have gone, oh no, it's not Erina. So, yeah. Oh, opening credits are so good. And it's going to be a different song from now on too, right? You can buy the soundtrack? Is there a JoJo soundtrack? I hope there's a JoJo soundtrack. Okay. Oh, that scene where Dio was walking up the wall, man. That was an awesome vampire fight. Episode 3, Youth with Dio, or Time with Dio. Once again, the titles are all over the place. I cannot wait to watch this again on Blu-ray, man. This part. Yeah, man. So now JoJo's actually getting comfy, overloaded with Hammond, so he's going to be more than a match for Dio, right? He's going to kick his ass. So it's Sis. Blood feud, JoJo and Dio. Oh, what? Your youth is blooming, Mademoiselle. The hell is this thing? Why What are you? Why are you here? Thank you. He's going to offer her eternal life. Dear, you big smoothie. Uh-oh. Dear, I didn't like being slapped. He bleeds. Oh, shit. Okay. Rose just withered away. What? What is that? What the hell? Doobie? Does he have a brother? Is it Doobie Brothers? What? Everyone's so big in this. She in trouble. What? Nice. No introductions to a zombie. Wow, it's like the Elephant Man. What? Snakes? Oh, he's got a bag full of snakes on his head? Snakes, bro. Wow, that's horrible. The zombie's full of snakes. Flesh-eating vipers. Oh, gross. How troublesome. Oh. He caught all the snakes. Squeezed out the poison. Hey, Tom Petty. But he squeezed the poison out because of his Hammond blood flow. Just a bit of Hammond, just a little bit. Oh, they're biting themselves. Happy reunion. Get on ya, Jojo. Snake Wrangler. Where is Dio, though? That music, man. Highly dramatic. Oh, here they are. It's been a while. I'm back from hell, Dio. Jojo. Sure did. Kicked their asses. Who are these guys? Yeah, your brothers. Making you undead does not please me. But I will. You always have, dickhead. Too soft of an emperor? Mm-hmm. No guilt. The dapper mustachio gentleman. I must express my feelings. Mm-hmm. So we got his father, Bluford, and Sapelli in the background there. Urgh. Wait. Dyer? But this is JoJo's fight. You do? Loving the guitar. Wow. Look at Dyer go. What an interesting walk. Sleepy movements. Oh, that move again. Thundercross split attack. Thank you, Speedwagon. Oh no. Useless. Ooh, he froze the shit out of him. Shit. It's a dire situation for Dyer. Except for his head. Stop killing dogs. Oh no. Wow. I thought he was gonna be in this show a little bit longer. Whoa, wait. Dying breath. Why is he still alive? Hammond Phil Rose. Oh, now he's... Oh, Dyer. How? Oh, the sword. Pluck. Okay, nice. Luck, pluck. Put Hammond into the sword. Frog urine. The worst man in the world. We knew that for a while, though. Zombies. Oh, I can't get comfortable. Come on the streets. Peju? Jones? Ha! Smelted all the zombies. Go Tom Petty. Dio's got a sore face. Whoa, SmackDown. Nice. Ooh. I love how they're just yelling at each other. Have more flowers. Ah. Ooh. Pissed. Ow. Oh, off. Oh. What? Whoa. Jeez. What? Straight down the middle. Oh. Oh shit. Hey, he's in half. Oh, yuck. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gross. He's controlling the zombies with his severed arm. Oh my god. He's in half. Fatal mistake. Uh. Oh, he snapped the blade. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Oh. My arm is frozen again. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, he's crooked. Oh god, he's still leaking. Oh, I squeezed out. Okay. He squeezed out the vampire essence. He wasn't leaking. A monkey cannot stand against a human? Seen Planet of the Apes, dude. You're a mere monkey. Oh my god. Oh, straight through. Ha ha. Oh. Uh-oh. You are. Bye. Destroyed him. What? What? Shot his essence out through his eye? Wow, man. Shit, this show is amazing. Oh, he still weeps for his brother. So, what did he shoot out of his eye? Essence? Where did that go? Yeah, he's been non-stop fighting for like 5 episodes. Because he cared for him? Yeah, you can. Oh, Zappelli. For now. So, Dio is dead? I don't think Dio's dead. I think his body might be destroyed, but he shot that essence out, and I reckon it's going to be somewhere. And besides, this is only chapter 8, so there's still chapter 9 to go yet. So this Phantom Blood's not finished. So there's always an opportunity for Dio to make his unwelcome return. I'm gonna miss him though. I'm using a different part of the song for this ending. How good is this show? It is constantly surprising me. So I'm glad I haven't read the anime yet, although I'm about to go do that now and catch up. Next week on JoJo. Oh, they get married. Aha, the last Hammond is my new body here. I know it. He still lives. Bloody Dio. Okay, cool. That was good. So epic. So bloody epic and fun and just I love. So last week it broke my heart. This week it was just like exhilarating. So cool. So gonna make my customary cup of coffee, sit down, read the manga for a little bit, come back, go through the show and share some of my opinions on the manga. A little bit of comparative, see if there's anything really different. Back in a sec. Okay, so let's dive in to episode number 8, Bloody Battle, Dio and JoJo. And that was a lot of fun. It was really bloody. I liked it. Okay, so scrolling through, just getting the episode started. So yeah, like I said in the opening, I was spoiled. Like at the end of the previous episode, there was a little stinger. Dio had somebody prisoner in his castle, a young lady. I thought it was Erina. And story-wise, it would have made sense for that to be Erina, but it wasn't. It was Poco's sister. So that was spoiled to me in the comments by somebody who thought they were doing me a favor by telling me that. Would have been nice just to like discover that as I watched it, but end of the day, not a massive spoiler, but still, I like to go into these things blind. So Poco's been slapped around by his dad, so his dad slaps him around, his sister slaps him around as well. This poor kid, man, this is abuse. He's only little, smacking Poco about, poor kid. So Poco's devastated, like, where's my sister? Where's my sister? He's screaming, where's sis? We know he has a pretty strong relationship with his sister. We had a nice little flashback in the previous one. So we've got the crew outside waiting with Dyer and Straits and Tom Petty and Speedwagon and JoJo, all listening in, thinking, should one of us do something? His father is abusing him inside. He's getting whacked. He's only a small child. But no, they're just all outside listening, not doing a damn thing. Poco's freaking out. Sis is missing. And then we realize that Sis is in this castle. Here, castle, what's that? So, what's that first one? Who is that? That's, I don't know who that is. We've got this is the beginning of the credits. I've just kind of noticed this every time. Who is that? And what are they wearing? I don't get it. Moving along. Spoilers for future episodes. I know future episodes will take part in the future. But I'm not there yet. I'm only on the Phantom Blood. I'm a noob. I'm way at the beginning of all things JoJo. There she is. Where's Erina? Go back. There she is. Oh, how I miss her. She'll be back soon. I've already seen the preview for next week. So Erina is going to be there and she's going to marry JoJo. But I think Dio's going to ruin her plans. Going through the manga, I was minutely spoiled by something very tiny. I'll let you know when I get there. The chapter, this end of this episode did not stop where the chapter ends in the manga. This episode just ended mid storytelling. Like I flicked the page and then there was a big picture of something happening which isn't in this episode. So, dangerous territory, this manga reading business, tell you what. Yeah, so here we go. So, not Erina, but Sis. And these creepy little fuckers. Okay, so in the manga, there is an explanation for these little things. These little hybrid monsters. We do get an explanation. In the anime, they don't really tell us anything, but we do get told in the manga. So I'll share that with you when we get to it. So basically, Dio is just offering sister, do we get a name? He's offering her eternal life, like comparing her life, her youth to this rose. And, you know, would you like to be young and beautiful forever? I could make you a vampire, but Sis doesn't really want to. She's sweet 16, so pure and innocent. Creepy little zombie dog thing. I'm glad that, because it's been a little bit insolent and Dio doesn't take none of that, just, boot, crunch, squish. So, out. He does like killing dogs, though. Dio. Anger issues, son. Those without manners aren't fit to live. Sis is fairly grossed out at this point. So she kind of like she's not happy about being here. Dio, I love him. Look at his design. He's just so creepy and cool. He's offering her eternal life. She's like, no, but he's giving her the choice. Much like in the other episode with the lady and the baby, he did give them the choice. She could have taken the eternal vampire route and become one of his minions, one of his zombie things, and the baby as well. They could have lived on eternally as his slaves. But because she was just like, no, just take me, don't hurt my baby. Dio wanted both of them. He turned her and then he ate the baby's face off. So he gives his victims a choice. And he's giving her a choice now. Take it or not. And she slaps him really hard across the face. And Dio's like, well, enjoy the rest of your life. Or 5 minutes of it. So she's pretty feisty though. I can see why her and Poco are related. You're just a damn devil. And he's like, But then you see the rose just wilt next to him. So the decision has been made. She's going to die. And there's something dripping on her from the ceiling. This thing. Can you get a good view of it there? No, you can't get a good view of it there. I'm not sure I like the angle that she's looking at this guy. But anyway, this thing. Big dude with a hood full of snakes. Once again, brilliant animation there. You can just see the terror in her eyes. She's freaking out. She's not happy about this big creature. So Dio's like, yeah, okay, meet my companion, I'm off. And this big thing just drops down and his head's moving. It's really creepy. First time I saw that, I'm like, what the hell is happening? And his name's Doobie. I really thought there was going to be two of them, the Doobie brothers, but maybe there'll be another one down the track. You killed my brother, Doobie. So she's in a bit of trouble. He just leaves because he's smarmy. And he kind of like smacks around a little bit. He's so big, brutalizing her. And that image is pretty much directly lifted from the manga. 1-to-1, the manga adaptation in this anime is just on point. There wasn't a lot of differences this time out. Very subtle, but yeah, it's just beautifully animated and it's just so true to the original drawing. Yeah, nice. Oh, she's scared. This thing, what is it? And then suddenly we got an anvil thrown at the back of his sack head. His eyeball drops out. A lot of well, how was it even in there in the first place? It's just a sack. Anyway, he's like, who's there? And we got a nice hero moment. Got Jojo. He can throw anvils like a champion. There's no need for introductions to a zombie. We don't care for zombies. So moving on. It's just going to be a massive smackdown. Once again, the animation is just freaking insanely beautiful. Jojo's going to punch him. But the snakes come out real quick. So we don't know what's in there at this point, but we do see really quick here that something's shot out of the mask and bitten Jojo in the face a bunch of times. And he's like, God damn it. He's got multiple cups. What's lurking under his mask? Let's find out, shall we? And everyone's like, wow. What is going on? That's really creepy. And we got snakes coming out of him. This guy's like Mr. Medusa. Yeah. And just come bursting out really creepy. I hate snakes. She's like, yuck. Those snakes bit his face, not just once. And now here he is. We got a pretty good shot of him in the shadows. Yeah, Mr. Medusa head. What did he say? How troublesome. See, right now Jojo is so powerful. This guy's just not even worth a piece of cake. Is it walk in the grass? Piece of cake is a pushover. I don't have time for Dio's games. He's just dripping in Hammond energy. Look at him go. And snakes come. And he catches all of them. He's got all the snake heads in his fingers. All of them caught. All the snakes like, don't they look just so cute? And he's going to send some Hammond energy up the snakes to confuse them. And he squeezes out the poison out of his face just using Hammond energy. Hammond energy is amazing. Okay, moving on. Caught the snakes, and now they kind of discuss it. He learned a lot about blood flow in a very short time. It's because Baron Zeppeli gave him his life energy before he died. And I love how Speedwagon now has gotten Zeppeli's hat. That's cool. He lives on. Snakes. It's kind of hard to freeze frame it perfectly. He's munching this guy's head, sending the Hammond in through the snakes. I'll use a bit of Hammond to boil the blood of those snakes, whereas in the manga it says to confuse the snakes. And then, have I missed something? Oh yeah, here, the snakes start biting him, but in the manga it's implied that they're actually eating him alive. And he is dead. Deady bones, he does. And now Poco's like, sis, and they're reunited, happy ever after. Very nice. and all the guys are rocking up and like a few character beats, and we've got some stairs going up, and then we have got our confrontation with Dio. Very good. So once again, straight out, even to JoJo's eye, they're lifted directly from the manga. Nice. They haven't seen each other for a little while, these guys. A couple episodes. Final confrontation. I'm back from hell, Dio. Still alive, JoJo. I just love the artwork so much. So we're going to have a bit of a fight here. So Dio sent his 2 knights to kill JoJo because he couldn't bring himself to do it himself. He just didn't want to hurt him because he can't bear the thought of doing it. They're brothers. They've got a history. But when it comes down to that, they're going to fuck each other up. So he's got these big zombie creatures around all the time. But everyone's going to fight. There's going to be massive confrontations. Scrolling through. Arguments galore. Beautiful animation. Again. So this bit here. Dio, I must express my feelings. Truth be told, I, Jonathan Joestar, will kill you to satisfy my anger. Because at this point, Dio's just kind of rubbing it in. Where's the dapper man with the hat? He's like, you killed him, you prick. So yeah, nice little moment there. Got all the memories of everyone who's passed on. Just go back a little bit, yeah. You got George, you got Bluford, and you got Zeppeli. So JoJo's full of rage and bitterness and wants revenge. But Dia wants to step up first. So Dia has got a history of Zeppeli as well. So the fact that Dio is responsible for Zeppeli's death, Dia wants to step up and get some bloody revenge. They've been training for 20 years together. So he's going to do this move that he did on JoJo earlier. He jumps up and does a split kick. Thunder split kick, did he call it? But Dio's pretty powerful himself. There we go. Sleepy movements. Dio is thinking this is pretty slow. Thunder cross split attack. Boom. He's going to punch Dio in the face. But it doesn't go quite to plan. Everyone's shocked. I like these cross portraits. Very nice. Dio kind of freezes Dia. Dia is in dire straits right now. See what I did there? Sorry. So I really thought Dia would be around a bit longer. Even JoJo's like, oh, he's been flash frozen. He sure has, just like a pack of peas. And Dio's about to end him. I could see this coming, just going to shatter his whole body. His head's not frozen. Nice shot there, Dio. And Kablooey, just to die like a dog. What has Dio got against dogs? Man, explodes him like bang, crunch, bits of Dia flying everywhere. It's a lovely view, and his head still intact, lands in the rose pot. And just when Dio is smack talking JoJo, he spits out a rose full of Hammond energy, gets Dio right in the face, right in the eye. Fucked his eye up. Hammond-filled rose thorns do sting, and then he just... So Dio's now out, no longer needed, and Dio's got a bit of trouble with his eyeball. It's going back, moving forward. And now the sword. We have got the sword again. Yeah. Courtesy of Speedwagon. He kind of throws pluck right into JoJo's hands, and he's going to use his Hammond energy to flow through the sword to lay down some trouble. There it is. Pluck. Like pluck. Just cause. And he's going to use that to smack down Dio. But Dio he floats away here. He just tries to get away, backs off. How dare you ruin my face, my pretty face. You're not happy about it. I mean, anybody would get a Hammond-filled rose stuck in their eyeball, which makes your face melt. No one would be happy with that. You just wouldn't be. You pushed your luck too far. Yeah. Zombie minions and the guys are going to throw up. They're not going to. You probably would throw up if you saw these ugly things coming at you. They're going to throw down, not up. Now he shows his true colors as the worst man in the world. Yes, he is. Minions everywhere. And he's like, my eye hurts. Wonder how I'd sport a patch. Would I look okay? Hope people don't call me a pirate. Yeah, so Straits takes on these cronies. So they all get an introduction, just like they're doing in the manga. They all introduce their names. Barnum, Jones, Paiju, and somebody else. 1, 2... I'll cover the manga will show it. It's hard to drive this thing, guys. It just really is. Needle vein strike. So he's going to jump up and get the candelabra, the chandelier thing, and he's going to drop it on them and electrocute them with Hammond energy, and they all melt. in a lovely view. And then all these zombies with the glowing eyes keep coming in. And we've got Tom Petty's going to lay down some smack here, though we don't really see that. This is more about Dio and Jojo. As far as I can tell, Dio is as swift as a leopard. Yeah, he is. He's swift. Just like Taylor. So yeah, here we go. Nice moment. Dio's floating. I squeeze the life out of you. I'll squeeze the life right out of you. No, that's a song. You couldn't tell though, because that's terrible singing. Smackdown. So the roses. Oh, this was funny where Jojo throws a whole bunch of roses at Dio, and he just kind of like swats them away. I thought it was pretty comical. And then he turns them all to ice. He's really, and Jojo uses this opportunity to swing around to Dio's right side because his eye's blinded. He's going to do a swift attack, and we have got trouble. Jojo's a veteran fighter. Dio realizes and loses an arm. He's losing an arm for his trouble. Yeah, but you can see all the weird like energy and blood. It's not guts, some kind of weird energy in there. So that's off. De-armed. Is it just one arm at this point? Is it? Yeah, it's just one. So one arm off. Jojo means business. This is where shit gets real though. He slams that sword down, like he means business, straight into Dio's head brain, and slice right down. It keeps going down to the down to his nethers. Ouch. Yeah. So you're thinking, oh, he's getting killed here, but no, not Dio. He just been split in half down the middle, still alive. He's not troubled at all. He's actually going to take this opportunity to stick his fingers into Jojo's neck and play with his carotid. What artery? Yeah, he's doing that. See, he's in half, fingers in Jojo's neck, and he's going to play with one of his arteries here. Carotid, the carotid artery. Just playing with it. This is really gross. Like he's pulling the vein out of his neck and just playing with it. That'd be friggin' uncomfortable. So he's kind of like threatening him. If I just snap this at any minute, you'll bleed to death. I could turn you into a vampire. You're in a pickle. Jojo's frozen, can't move, can't fight back. Just kneeing Dio in the guts. Freezes his knee, freezes his boot. He's like, this is stressful. He's not going to win this fight at this point. But that's a great image though. I mean, Dio's chopped in half and he doesn't even faze him. He's just playing with his veins, his arteries. Speedwagon's got to help, got to do something. The arm is summoning. The arm's doing something here. It's calling the zombies. Summoning. That's what it's doing. I just love the interior of Dio's head there. It's just shiny brightness. But Jojo's still, they're both one-upping each other the whole time. So you think you won, but you've made a big mistake. You can't freeze Jojo completely because you're still feeding on him. So that means he can use his hammer into the sword, which he's holding in the flame behind him, which will start defrosting his hand, and then he can continue slicing and dicing. See, his hands are defrosting, and pulls out the sword. And Dio's like, uh-oh. Because now Jojo's going to do that sunlight yellow overdrive Hammond, which is going to punch him in the face with like pure sunlight. Vampires don't like sunlight. Bit of a pixelated image there. I don't know what's going on. Couldn't see quite clearly, but you get the point. There's just so much brightness. I just pixelated the screen. Got him. Yep. Yeah, so Speedwagon's got a zombie here, and then suddenly we have got Tom Petty. So these two, the arm comes back, just reattaching that, just saying. And this is a funny moment too, where he just kind of like plunks his head back into place. Zoink! Yeah, straight out of the manga as well. And then scrolling through, basically giving the old two-fingered salute, just saying that he's going to freeze him again. And at this point, also Jojo spits out the vampire venom, so he's not going to turn into an undead monster. Yeah, squeezed out the vampiric essence. John hasn't given up yet. He's going to punch Dio some more. Your Hammond training is useless. But Jojo's still firing up. He's got his hand on fire. Dio's still intent on turning him into a monster. And flaming fists of fury. Punch. And yeah, another great shot. Which one of us will fall in the end? Jojo's not going to fall. Dio's going to fall off the building. So smash, crunch, great shot. I wish it was clearer. I don't know why it's all pixelated. It's hurting me. And Dio's going to fly off the building now and start melting. He's in a bit of trouble, but yeah, he starts to disintegrate. So he's falling to bits, and he has a last moment where he shoots out his essence through his eye here, just like a Superman heat vision beam. But yeah, like this, crunch, and then boom, beam out. It goes straight through Jojo's hand. And takes up the top of the building, cuts a couple of zombies in half, top of the roof, and then, yeah, bang. Ow, he shot his essence out his eye. He was centimeters from incinerating my brain, so that could have really killed Jojo quite easily. The last throes of a demon cling to life in this world. And he falls off and disintegrates, falling to his death, gone. And then Jojo's weeping for his fallen brother, and then promptly collapsed, because he'd been fighting for about 5 episodes non-stop. He's tired. He just needs a rest. Passes out in his arms, monster's dead, and then we did it, Zappelli. Ending credits, scrolls through, and then we have got the mask. And then next week, look, but no, I don't rest easy. Look at this doesn't look good. What does that mean? Spoiler alert, don't look at that. So, like I was saying, I'm going to go through the manga now, but I was very faithful to the anime this week, like last week. There wasn't really a lot to go through, but I will just highlight some of my favorite images. What an amazing show. As always, I love being surprised by how authentic and crazy and just damn well entertaining it is. And going through the manga too, like I said, just reading the manga for the first time would have been just as surprising. The first part of this chapter I was reading was in color, which was really nice. But just exploring the manga for the first time would have been an amazing experience on its own. But at this point, I do have to admit that the anime is surpassing what the manga delivers, only because of the sheer vibrancy of the animation, the music. It really brings the manga alive beautifully. All right, first image. So, opens up on the establishing shot of Poco getting slapped around by his father while the team are outside listening in. But you can see there that the color is just really nicely done. So I really wish that my iBooks, where I bought these mangas, were color all the way through. I don't know why they didn't. I know that there are copies out there that are color, but like I said in my previous, I paid money for these iBooks, so I'm damn well going to look at them. There, this is just a nice new image here. So this is the second page. Nice big spread here of Dio just lounging around in his mansion castle thing. We got Sis in the foreground looking at that beautiful window, and Dio is just covered in these weird little freaking hybrid creatures, which we will get an explanation for as well. But just love that. Really beautiful animation. Next page. Yeah, okay, so this is where one of the little creatures was, just saying, I basically want to eat sister. She's beautiful and cute and I want to eat her. And it kind of pisses Dio off. The ill-mannered have no right to live. Alas, I thought it might be beautiful to fuse the corpses of a human and a dog to make him. So Dio is experimenting with the corpses of his victims. He's putting things together and bringing them back to life again. So that's why we had these little hybrid creature things. Dio's playing Dr. Frankenstein. So anyway, yeah, he's offering Sister the chance to become immortal, become a vampire. Choose my life. She doesn't though. She slaps him in the face. Once again, that image there of Dio being whacked, really quite striking. And then she's obviously refused his request, and it shows that the rose is going to wilt there. Next page. Striking. I'm sorry. He's left. Yeah, so yeah, you see the rose is wilting. Dio welcomes her to, death. And we got, what was he called? The Doobie brother hanging up the top. So pretty good image of him right there. Really nice drawing. She's looking right up his nethers. Gross. Next page. Yeah, he kind of drops down. So Dio's going to let himself out. Just another really good image of Doobie. So you can see that sack is moving around a lot. And yeah, Sis is realizing, oh God, what the hell are you? You're huge. Get me out of here. Why am I here? This sucks. Next page. Yeah, so once again, just a nice beautiful image. So Doobie smacking Sis around. Once again, pretty faithful from the anime, looking good. Perfectly represented. It's just so well done by the artists. Next page. Okay, so yeah, Jojo threw an anvil at Doobie's head. And this is just what I thought was a beautiful image of him making a hero pose. I see no need to introduce myself to a zombie. So once again, the color, damn, I wish it was color all the way through. I'm going to keep saying that, but it just looks nice. It really does. Next page. Oh yeah, the thing. So he's had the mask taken off, so now we can see what he looks like. The snakes are living inside his head and just poking out. So he hasn't got a snake head, he's got a zombie head, but it's got snakes inside of there, which is really disgusting and foul. Nice image. Yeah, so the moment when all the snakes were striking at Jojo at once, and he's just using his like super ass martial skills and catches them all. I don't know what super ass is, but it's pretty powerful. Catches all the snakes there. Look at that. Next image. Yeah, so yeah, he's confusing the snakes. So he doesn't. What doesn't he do? Yeah, he just says is that he's gonna send some of the Hammond up the snakes to confuse them. And at this point in the manga, they actually start eating him. In the anime, he just kind of dissolved. They bit him and he just fell apart. They were like poisoning him. But in the manga, he's actually getting eaten alive by these snakes from Yuck. What happens to all the snakes? The snakes are still going to be there. They could be a problem still. Next page. Okay, our beautiful another double page spread. Once again, now the color's gone, which sucks. But it's the reconnection of Jojo and Dio. So they're up the top on the left, as you can see. I mentioned it when I was watching the anime. Even Jojo's eye was represented perfectly, so it's a direct lift from the manga. The animation is just on point. So it looks so good. I just love the eye work. Just so large and expressive. I'm back from hell, Dio. So you're alive. Yep. Here to kick your ass. Next image. Another double page spread. Chapter 38 at this point. The Three from a Faraway Land, part 3. And just a great image of Jojo and then Dio surrounded by his zombie backup. Oh, love it. So good. Next page. Yeah, okay. So this is where Jojo's telling Dio he's going to kill him for revenge. And I just like that imagery there. You got Sapelli, Blueford, and George just hovering there in the background like as a memory. And yeah, fight time. Ding, ding. Next page. Another double page spread. There's a lot of them in this chapter. It's only because there's so much epic shit going on. So this is where Daira is attacking Dio with the Thunder Cross split attack, which was meant to be pretty formidable and like unstoppable. But yeah, Dio tough. He don't go down easy, this Dio. Lovely drawings there. Next page. Yeah, bad things are gonna happen to Daira here. And this is the Muda. Mara. Is that a meme? I'm getting a lot of that in my comments. I don't know what it means right now. Oh, okay, there's a little thing underneath. Japanese for useless. Mura. So yeah, that was pretty funny in the anime. We just kept saying it over and over and over again. Mura. Japanese for useless. Cool. So Daira can't move. He's stuck. That's what happens when you get frozen, like flash frozen. And yeah, when Dio kind of destroys him, like shatters poor Daira. I know there's only like a couple episodes left in this chapter, but I really thought that Daira was going to be around a lot longer, but he's gone pretty quick. Pretty damn quick, shattered by Dio there. Next image. Oh yeah, so when Daira's head spits a Hammond infused rose into Dio's eye. I put Hammond into that rose. How do the thorns feel? Ouchie. That's how they feel. Nice graphic image there of Dio getting his eyeball pierced. Next image. How dare you injure my face? Grr. Muda. Nice image there. I just love it. So well drawn. Next image. Chapter break. So chapter 9. Fire and Ice. Jonathan and Dio part 1. I love how these images always have got Jojo covered in the Union Jack. It's very interesting to me. I suppose he's a good English boy, but you just kind of lose that identity with the anime because it's all in Japanese. So you kind of forget that Jojo's meant to be English. Next page. He is right. Anyway, how dare you use that vile Hammond? How dare you use it on me? He doesn't like it. He compares it to frog urine. But Yeah, Dio does not like this horrible Hammond. He just yucky. Next image. Oh, so we've got a bit of image here. Yes, it's straight. So once again, straight out of the manga. The anime was pretty faithful to with Straight's fight against these 4 demons who had an introduction. They introduced themselves. So Barnum, Plutoni, Jones, and Peiju. I don't know if that's got any musical references. Maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments. I missed it straight over my head. But it's interesting to me that they do stop to introduce themselves. They don't usually do that. Next page. Once again, just a really nice image here of JoJo and Dio about to do their smackdown. Just love the images on their faces. Like action, yeah, man, you got it in spades in this book and in the show. Next page. Smackdown City one more time. One more time. The sword. So JoJo's got the sword. Pluck. It's about to put it into Dio. Yeah, arms are lobbed off. Very cool. At the same time, Dio's trying to stick his fingers into JoJo's neck. But yeah, quite a graphic image there. This is the next page. Nice image of Dio losing his arm. Yeah. And now, slice right down on top of the head. He's gonna cut him up like a loaf of bread. Head bread. This is I wasn't expecting this either. So once again, the graphic nature of the show surprises me, and I welcome it. I mean, it's fantastic. But JoJo cutting Dio straight down the middle was not something I expected to see. But golly gee, is it fantastic. Golly gee. Who says golly gee anymore? Next page. Yeah, guts straight down the middle, cut in half, right down to his nether regions. Speedwagon's getting pretty excited at this point. He did it. He defeated Dio. He finally did it. Just by cutting Dio in half doesn't mean that you win, guys. Dio tough. Next page. Yeah, so Dio's still alive, and this is where he takes the opportunity to stick his fingers into JoJo's neck in a really horrible scene and start playing with his arteries. So, once again, nice image. Dio chopped in half, still kind of getting the upper hand on JoJo. JoJo's like, take your fingers out of my neck. That would hurt, right? Yeah. Next page. Chapter 44, nice. Jonathan and Dio part 2. Wow, that's a nice feeling. Carotid, am I saying it right? Carotid artery. You got there, JoJo. I didn't go to medical school. Leave me alone. But he's pulling the artery out of his neck and just playing around with it. Yuck. It feels amazing. I've got to kick him. That would be my first thought as well. If somebody was pulling a vein out of my neck, I got to kick him. And then nice little chapter break here. So yeah, great imagery there. Dio's lifting JoJo up. Dio's got a sword through him, chopped in half, and JoJo's got Dio's fingers halfway down his throat, in his neck. Next image. Yeah, punching Dio in the face. Nice image there. Crack. Yeah, I like it. Have we used the Hammond at this point? I think so. Still your checkmate, JoJo. Oh yeah, this is just the part where the arm comes slithering back onto Dio's body, and he just puts himself back together and pops his head back into place. He's got a pretty face. He wants to make sure he looks good. Next image. Oh, the Hammond. So this is the Hammond coming at Dio now. Roy, he says. Gurg. Grumble. Oh, I'm sorry. Next page. Oh yeah, this is the one where, okay, so JoJo's punching right through Dio. It's quite a striking image. I love all that swirly background behind Dio, and yeah, all the anime. It's just gorgeous, right? Violent, punch through the guts. Next image. Okay, this is the other side, guys. Now we can see what's happening on this angle. The fist is coming right out his back. Not good for Dio, but great for JoJo. He's winning this fight. He did it. The Hammond connected. So now Dio's in a bit of trouble. He hates Hammond. He thinks it's yucky. He just can't deal with it. And then a nice double spread here. Final blow. So JoJo's really punched Dio quite hard. You got that big starry smack connection there in the middle. Explosive. And yeah, fire nice. Jonathan and Dio part 3. So quite a satisfied view of JoJo's face up in the top right. And Dio spitting blood down the bottom. Face just got put back together too though. So yeah, things are just going from bad to worse for Dio. Nice image. Next page. Oh yeah, so this can't be. He's starting to fall to bits. Like the Hammond is ravaging his body. He's going to start disintegrating. My body, it's arg. Yep, you're in trouble. Next image. IDO. This is, yeah, so he's kind of falling, and this was a little bit of an odd thing, but this is why they call it bizarre. He shoots out his essence through his eyeball, just like Kal-El with a laser, with a heat vision, but it kind of like comes out his eye like a bullet and goes straight through Jojo's hands. So was that like a last minute attack, like a last minute laser beam attack? That's what it was. Next image. Yeah, so you can see going straight through from Dio's eye through Jojo's hand and his arm. So that would hurt. And it takes out a couple zombies as well and takes up the top of the building they're in. But yeah, excellent. Next image. Yeah, he's just kind of falling to his death. Disintegrated, nothing left. Falling down, gone. And Jojo just has a moment to weep for his brother. Like, he hated him, he needed to kill him, the guy was an ass, but they do have that history of growing up together. Even though there were a lot of animosity between them through the majority of the stuff we saw with them, they did have about, 7 years together where we didn't see, like, them growing up, and they were close, like brothers. They become friends. So this is very sad. Very sad end to the relationship. This is where the anime ends, with Speedwagon saluting Zeppeli, saying we did it, and Jojo just kind of collapses in their arms after having just fought for like 37 hours straight. But yeah, the anime ends here, and I was just like, okay, this is where the chapter ends, and I innocently just went to the next page, and there was big fat spoilers right there in front of me. So yeah, I didn't know that was going to be there when I saw it, so I won't say anything now, just in case people are watching along with me and they haven't seen any further along. Welcome, hope you're enjoying it, by the way, guys. But it's nothing that will wreck the next episode for me. I just know that something's going to happen, and it's not going to quite end as we expect. But in any case, yeah, great show though. I mean, I'm absolutely enamored with it, and people tell me this is like not even the good stuff yet. Like from part 2 on, it gets really quite fun. I'm finding this one fun. I've never really seen anything quite like it, and it's just blowing my mind every time I watch it. It's just fun. It's the key word. It's just fun, and it's enjoyable, and it's entertaining, and it's wonderful, and it's bizarre. I just love it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.